Good morning my YouTube friends, it's Margaret here from M.E.s Orchids, and the reason I'm bringing you back today is I've had a message left on the comments that one of my viewers found the process of my fertilising rather frustrating, in the sense that I didn't actually complete all the process from start to finish. So what I thought I'd do today, and the reason I don't start it from scratch right through, is because I only have 29 minutes on my camera. So I'm using my tablet today, and hopefully this will help those who maybe have never used a pH or a TDS meter. I know when I first started using the TDS I couldn't understand at all. So I do understand people's frustration, and I hope this process will just take you through it. Now, you'll have to bear with me in the sense now that I've got only one hand, because of course with the camera I've got my tripod, and here we go with the TDS. And what I'm going to just do now is check the temperature, because we know it's 0. Well, let's just see what the TDS comes out at. This is just rainwater out of the barrel, and let me just see if I can get it in the right light for you. Well, let's put it on hold. 31. Okay, now let's see if I can just do the temperature. 16C. Okay, so now what I'm going to do now is introduce just boiled water, because at the 16C I wouldn't want to put these phalaenopsis orchids into a chilly bath. That's still cool. I mean, we don't like to sit into a chilly bath, so the orchids wouldn't need. So this brings this water tub up, and that's just what I call just finger nice. I mean, for me, if I was to sit in that, it'd be rather cold. So let's bring it back again and switch it on, and let's have a look at the temperature. See now, can you just see the TDS has gone up to 69? That's because of the salts in the tap water. In fact, it's going up now. Let's just see if it'll settle down. So that's gone up to 72, and let's just see what the temperature is. 23. Now that's nice. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the fertiliser in first, and let me just show you. This is what I use. This is the calcium. Okay. And it just comes in a pack, and I have it in a container like this. But I'm using up some old stuff at the moment, and also today I'm going to use this seaweed extract, because I just vary the different fertilisers. Sometimes it's NPK, sometimes I use Epsom salts, but today I'm going to use the seaweed, especially on these phalaenopsis orchids, and the reason I'm doing that is one's got a lovely flower spike developing, and so this is what we're looking for, and this is the pH scale. There we go. So we're looking from 5 through to about 6.4, 6.5, and that's what I try and aim for. Okay, so let me just show you now. If any of you ever watch Rick's channel, people have asked him about, well, how much, and it's one of those things that with calcium you can't actually measure it out, and this is why the process takes so long, and this is why, because you're on video, you know, you don't want people to be bored rigid just while you go through this process. And so let me just see if I can find a small lump, which is going to probably be too much. You see that there? That's probably too much, especially with what I've got on my fingers. So I'm going to now just show you how much I've put in. That. See? And I've got a little bit on my fingers there. Okay. So let's just swirl that around, because last time I didn't swirl it around. There we go. Let's bring the TDS meter back. Switch it on. There we go. Can you see it going up? $173. So to me, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. It's going up to 174. You just sometimes have to just give it a minute. Ooh, sorry about that. I'm just resting it. I'm trying to get the light for you. It's gone down because I've lifted it out of the water. Let's have a look. Right, I think what it's come down to in the end is 169. There we go. So I'll write that down now, 169. On my piece of paper I've got here, 169. Now what I have to do now is put some seaweed extract in, so just bear with me a minute. Now this one, I have to shake it up, that's why I had to put this tablet down, and I fill this cap up here. And it's a devil, this stuff is, because it's it gets everywhere. So there we go. There we go. Put that by the sink and we'll stir this up. There we go. Now I can put the top back on and it not spill everywhere. This is the seaweed extract that I use, and I follow the instructions on the back. There we go. And what we'll do now is we'll check the TDS again. Now the TDS, you've noticed up till now I've not used the pH meter, and I'll explain in a minute. I have to get the TDS right first. So here we go again. Switched on, back to nil, and is it going to stop there? And I'll put it on hold. 220. Now to me that's not bad for my phalaenopsis. So I'm quite satisfied at 220. Okay, now my pH meter, what I have to do with that, and this is why I'm doing it with my tablet, because I'll take some here, there, I'll put it on there, and I'm going to put the pH meter in, and that can take anything up to 10 minutes or longer to settle down, so bear with me. So the pH meter's in, and you'll see it has a higher reading. The way that it's set, it has a lower number and a higher number, and when I switch it on it's 0, and then it quickly jumps up to the higher number, and then this is why it takes its time to come down to the lower number. And this is the process that I usually try and skip. Well, especially for the subscriber, because once I've got my TDS readings at 220, really, I don't have to worry so much about the pH. Although I do check it every time. And so I'm going to put that over here now. And we're going to have to wait a short while. But I'm going to, because I'm on my tablet, I should be able to just put you on hold. Can you see there, through that leaf there, that lovely little mitten-shaped inflorescence that's starting? This is just on an OID, phalaenopsis. Oh no, that one isn't, sorry. That's called wild peach. And I've got that in this terracotta pot. And sometimes when I put the terracotta pot in there, I might not do. I've got a jug here, because with it being bark, all the bark floats to the top. It drives me crackers. And here's the other one. This is one of the three sisters. Look at that. Look at the size of that one. But since I've started to actually feed this properly every week, it's wonderful. This is quite taut. This. Look at that. And because, let me just show you, because this one, the bottom part of the bark, can you see that, is still damp. What I'm going to do that one, I'm not going to sit it all in this bath of fertiliser. I'm just going to pour it through, and then it'll come out of those holes. So, because I don't think, because the bottom part of the bark is still damp, I don't think it needs actually sitting in that water. And put that one over there, and we'll bring you this one here. And what's this one called? Oh, I just called this pink chantilly, and this was bought and it's reflowered for me. It's been flowering now for quite a while, and this is supposed to be a mini. I don't know how they find it as a mini, because look at the size of the leaf on that one, enormous. But again, can you see? Nice leaves and nice roots. Now this one's going to actually sit in the bath of water, and I have 2 baths of water. I've only done this one here to show you. So I have 2 baths of water, and I'll be filling another one up shortly. And this is how I usually do it as a Phalaenopsis Monday. But yesterday, because we had such a glorious day yesterday, let me just move that away. We were sat in the garden yesterday. That's the view. Excuse the penstemon here. That's the view from the kitchen window. So let me just have a look at the, sorry about that. Let's have a look at the reading so far. 6.55 I'm on, and it's still dropping down. And let's have a look at the sweet spot. They do say the sweet spot's about 5.8, but you see, I'm still in that normal range. Now let's have a look. It's 6.45, 46, 47. That's because I switched it back on. So that's what it does. It goes up and it goes down, and then there comes a point in a few minutes where I'll decide I'm quite happy with that. I'll just leave it on for a few more minutes and see whether it drops any more. See, the light goes out. But I see, I don't really worry. That, to me, usually when it hits the right spot, that's probably about right, 6.5. Oh, see, it's starting to go lower now. Oh, can you see now? It's flashing between 2 and 3. So we'll put that at 6.52. Let's write it down. 6.52. And if I go in my cupboard here and take a jug full out, there we go. I'll just put a little bit more in that, just to, there. And the reason I'm doing that is because this pot here is open at the side, can you see? And she's actually got a, let's put it in. No, there we go. Can you see that now? There. With the bigger ones, of course, they'll sit in here, and I'll put the aerial roots in as well. Right, so it's settled at 6.52 and it hasn't moved, so that's my pH reading for today. I thought I'd just bring you back for a minute because this is one of my big phalaenopsis, and this is the big white one that I bought in 2015 off eBay for £1. Well, I think it was 99p actually. And I cut its flower spike there just to give it a chance to rejuvenate, and there we go. See, when they've got aerial roots like that, I just put the whole pot in there, and this one here, which is wild peach, no, wild peach is in the jug. This one here, what I try and do is just manoeuvre them like that, and then the other one over there I'm going to flush through. So there's room there for another little one, and I'll come and put another one in, and they'll stay in here now, well, quarter of an hour, half an hour. I'm going to have a cup of tea now, so they could be in longer. So I hope this process has helped everyone, of course the ones who are experienced growers. They know all about the TDS and the pH, but I did struggle for a long time, and to get my head around this, and I watched Rick's channel over and over again, but I don't usually show this process on camera because it's such a lengthy process, and but because, like I say, one of my viewers felt it was a little bit frustrating that I hadn't actually gone through the whole process, that this morning I thought, well, here goes. And for those who are experienced, just switch off, and I'm going to take my leave of you now, and thank you to all my new subscribers, and I do hope this video has helped somebody. Now take care, be back soon, bye bye now.